On this episode, we tried to figure out why Scott's microphone's not working, or not working, or not working, or who knows. But we also talk about all kinds of stuff. We talk about Martin Luther King Day, which is coming up. If you're watching this on a weekend, it's already passed. Why we just decided to kill everybody in the 60s when they didn't agree with us. What else did we talk about?
Oh, we talked about going to Titan. Yes, folks, Titan. It's a moon and Saturn.
Yeah, we just started the show because I have no idea what the hell you'll bring up next.
Okay, let's talk about just seeing the show.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and
YouTube?
a YouTube stream.
A YouTube show?
YouTube show.
A YouTube show.
Technically, we're more than that. We are special.
Yes, we're very special. If you go down there to whatever.world, you can follow us on social media. I did not see your post this week.
I did 2 of them this week.
I didn't see them.
That's because you haven't used your phone for the whole week.
Whatever. That's not true.
Literally. And the one that I posted today is one of the things I want to talk about today.
Okay. Well,
tomorrow.
But we're going to talk about what's been going on in the world.
Yes.
And from us, from other people, what's going to happen. We're going to predict the future. So
yes, we are.
Stay with us on this.
Because if other people can be wrong all the time, so can we, and you can still love us.
Yeah. They can keep their jobs. We can. So my picture has to do with my Saturday.
Yes. You obviously had an issue with keeping your grass growing. So did you kill a bird?
No.
Is that
that's a roadrunner?
It's a roadrunner. It really is. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was a killed deer at first. I said, no, that's an actual roadrunner.
It's a roadrunner, and it does not look anything like the roadrunner.
No. First of all, they're not that big.
And second of all, when I saw my first roadrunner, I was so disillusioned.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not okay. So
did you go meep?
Yeah.
And then it turns and looks at you, go, that's not what I say. Blah blah blah.
So I'm gonna go.
What's that from? Blah blah blah. Hotel Transylvania.
Right here. Did I share it?
Yes, it says you were sharing.
Yeah. So the top row is what I see all the time, but that's what I thought a roadrunner was.
Yeah, that's right. See, the tail goes up in the air. It's all fluffy.
That screen really took a long time.
But if you think about it, if that tail was actually up in the air when he was running, all that would do is slow him down.
Well, it's for balance. He uses it for balance. He does go up and down as he runs and stops.
Yes.
That took a long time for that second picture to load. That was weird. But yeah. So yeah, you can see how the tail's down. But yeah, I'm like, what the? How is that? Like, where do you get anything? Look, the bills turned up, bills turned down. I mean, there's nothing on this roadrunner.
I'd like to turn down my bills.
That looks like the roadrunner. So like long neck, no. Yes, but not like that. And I got ostrich neck. Built the plume on the top of his head is not a plume like that. It's a spiky hairdo.
Yeah.
The body is way bigger than that. Look at the legs. The legs are probably the closest, but no, the knees bend the wrong way. Notice the knees bend this way.
Yes, I do.
The knees bend the other way. And then look at the feather, the tail. It's long feathers. It's not like no. So my childhood is
been ruined.
But this was golf on Saturday.
How close were you to it?
55 degrees. But this ties into my evening. I went to see my camera, and in the audience, I cannot remember Bruce's last name, but
Lee.
Bruce was a writer with Jonathan Sizzles, the amazing Jonathan.
Okay. And it wasn't Bruce Campbell.
Jonathan's since passed away. But Jonathan was an amazing artist. And he was in the audience. So I walk up to him after the show And I go, Bruce, I just want you to know that I knew Jonathan, and Jonathan always told me if I ever saw any of his friends that I should give him this. And I reach into my pocket and I go like that.
There you go.
And he started laughing because
you really did him.
Because that was Jonathan's thing.
Yeah.
He would flip people off. He had multiple oh God, I can't get settled today. But yeah, so
multiple citations for indecent flipping.
But yeah, that was his thing. So I thought Bruce got a kick out of it. So that's pretty, even the people he was with thought it was funny. Yeah, I laughed. So
cool beans.
So he made my day by helping Jonathan write some of the funny stuff and that he did. And hopefully I made his day. So
egg salad.
My picture behind me. So now your picture behind you looks like you were golfing too.
I actually considered it, but since I was the driver and they could leave at any time, and they did, these guys that were actually golfing only got 2 holes in before the guy said, "We're leaving." And they're like, "What? We paid for 18 holes."
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, that sucked. So what kind of party was this?
This was that birthday party, New Year's party that I did, literally on the 1st of, was it the 1st or was it New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I did 2. So I think this was the second one. So this was New Year's Day.
Really?
But it was kind of a cool place. What you're looking at, it's in the Milton, Wisconsin.
I don't know where the Milton is.
East of Janesville.
Okay.
30 minutes north of me. So, or
doesn't
north,
seem like a place
north.
That could support one of these.
You would think so, but it's actually a pretty populous area because Janesville is only 10 minutes away.
Okay.
And Milton's actually not small. They have an ethanol making plant and all sorts of stuff there. So remember when I showed you those pictures of the brewery that I went, or the winery that I went to up there?
Yeah.
That same
area
there. Yeah.
That's kind of like the touristy area outside of the lake.
Yes. So,
okay.
But also Lake Koshkonong is a big lake. It's also Rock River goes through it or comes out of it or whatever. That goes into Janesville and all the way down into Mississippi River. But right behind you, you see the screens here for the golfing. Mm-hmm. Picture me facing the other way, taking the picture. Then behind me is axe throwing.
Okay. So I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Was this place like brand new?
No, but it's relatively new. I'm going to say it's
because I say there's a scissor lift in the corner.
Yes.
And I'm like, why do they need a scissor lift? The golf ball's getting stuck in the ceiling or something?
There's an outdoor driving range there. Not
a reason for a scissor lift, but okay.
Right. Well, obviously they're expanding constantly. From what I understand, it started out as a little...
Do you know what a scissor lift is?
I do. It's that blue unit in the back of the picture there.
So why are they standing? Okay. What does standing constantly have to do with the scissor lift? You said they're standing constantly.
Expanding.
Expanding.
Yes.
Okay.
It started out as just a little shed that they for the driving range. Okay. Then they built the food place next. Then they built this giant building that I'm standing in. So it's in segments. And this part here is probably only a year old. And they're not done.
So they are still expanding. Okay. So there's still construction going on.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Your microphone sucks.
I know. I don't understand.
You have to take apart your whole system and put it all back
together. Just hang on a second.
Oh, man.
You still hearing me or not?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but not. It's like it's through 2 microphones. Yeah. Now you're like in an echo chamber. You're not echoing. You're just far away. What did you unplug?
Theoretically, I unplugged this microphone.
Okay, plug it back in.
I did.
Okay, now tap on it. Nope.
So this is not the microphone that you're speaking into.
No, I can hear you, but I don't hear when you're scratching on it. That is so weird. What microphone is selected? Go to settings. Okay, we're going behind the scenes here, YouTube.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get insane here.
So go to Zoom. Where the heck is
Zoom?
My Zoom won't come up now.
Zoom.
What is going on with my computer today? I'm getting pissed.
Audio test.
Am I sharing still?
Yes. No.
Well, what happened to my screen? Okay, here we go. Okay, now it's scratching. Now you're scratching.
Yeah, that's weird.
Now it sounds terrible though. It sounds worse.
Hello.
Now you sound all scratchy. Now it's even worse.
This is really weird. Hang
Are
on,
you sure you don't have two microphones on at the same time?
Hello.
Yeah, you're all staticky and you're all, this is the worst.
You broke my microphone, Steve.
Yeah, you sound like you're talking through paper. Can I do that?
Automatic, please, just for noise suppression.
Hello, this is what it sounds like you're talking like. Hello. Can you hear that?
Yep.
That's what it sounds like.
I realize that. That's what I'm hearing when I'm listening to the show when I'm editing it. And it's like, I don't talk like that.
Well, you are now. So what microphone is selected? If you stay on the main screen, then go to settings.
Yes, I know. I'm looking at it.
And by the mode,
Tech high definition audio.
Well, that's what I'm set as too. What's your other choices?
Same as system, microphone, 2 USB audio device, voice meter output, voice meter, microphone, 2 USB.
Well, let's click through them. What do you got there? I don't hear you at all. Don't hear you at all. I don't hear you at all. I don't hear you at all. Wow, I don't hear you at any of these. Nothing. So you're clicking through all your choices. Go back to the original. Yep, I hear you. You're going to have to check your audio settings, maybe reset them or something.
Yeah, I went through every one of them.
It's something weird.
Yeah, let me open up my mixer board real quick, see if anything is weird here.
Yeah, how do you fix that?
Yeah, Zoom. Here's Zoom.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be Zoom.
Now this is kind of interesting because Zoom is not. Oh, that's set the speakers, not microphone. Duh.
If you right click the speaker on your computer, right where your audio is, where you can turn it on and off down by the clock.
Yes, I did that already.
You can open up your sound settings or open up your volume mixing. Is your special sound on or off?
See, right now it's only showing speakers. It's not showing microphone.
Output, really?
Yep.
You don't have choose your output device?
I'm double checking.
Underneath that, choose your input device.
Sound setting. No.
If you scroll down, you're on sound, right?
Say again.
You're on sound, right?
Well, yeah. I know what I'm talking about.
Settings and sound, and then you got output on the top, and then below that is input. It looks like this.
We
see that?
Not yet, because I got too much stuff open on my screen. I'm waiting for it to come up top.
Do you see it?
There we go. I see that sound. Oh, that's something completely different.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Show me on yours then.
Yeah. Oh,
share yours so I can see it.
It's not that simple, remember?
Why? You can't share?
No, I don't share well. I don't play well with others.
I share. I'm not sharing.
Okay. Well, basically, let me shut this down. That's part of the problem. Share
your screen.
Share my screen.
We're never going to get through the show today.
Share my screen.
How's everybody doing?
See, the problem is I don't have that window open to share it.
All right. Well, forget it then.
Yep, we're going to forget it. I'll fix it later.
You just won't talk this show. All right. So, first show subject. Oh, so were you done talking about this place and your trips and everything?
Yes, all done.
Okay. So, first show subject is not on the show board.
Okay.
First show subject is on my phone.
It is.
And I want to know how much you know about what's happening tomorrow in the United States.
It's going to, well, I know it's going to rain here.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's not good. What is tomorrow, Scott?
Tomorrow is Monday.
Okay, what date?
Well, if today's the 15th, it would be the 16th.
Okay, and what is being celebrated on the 16th?
It's an MLK, or was that last week?
Okay.
Okay.
So you're older than I am, so you should know this. You should know all about Martin Luther King, because he happened in the 60s.
Yes.
I mean, he was born in 29.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Correct.
But you know, most of the stuff he did and was that, in the 60s, because he died in 68. He was assassinated. Yes. So my question for you is, what was going on in the 60s?
Vietnam War.
Why were we killing so many people? He wasn't the only assassination in the 60s, right?
Of course not.
How different would our world be if they would not have killed all these people in the 60s? Medgar Evers was assassinated in 63. JFK was assassinated in 63. Malcolm X was assassinated in 65. MLK was assassinated in 68. And so was Robert Kennedy in
Correct.
60.
And that's not everybody either, by the way.
What's that?
That's not even everybody. It's just the most important ones that people got made.
Those were people that said they were coming to change stuff. Because remember, Kennedy said that he was going to eliminate the IRS and eliminate the FBI and all kinds. What was going on? You were older than me. I was just a pup. You were, dude, what, 6, 7 years old?
I'm only a few years older than you.
You were 6 or 7 years old at least.
Well, I was born in 59. So in 65, I would have been 5.
And 68.
The only thing I really remember politically about that is I sort of remember JFK getting assassinated. I remember having to have these nuclear drills where we hid underneath our desk, which was completely pointless. The COVID mask thing of the 60s. Yeah.
There's a nuclear bomb coming out of your desk.
Yeah, that's not going to do diddly squat, but it made kids feel good because they thought it would work.
Just like the mask.
Better than panic, right?
Right, just like the mask for COVID.
Yeah.
But that's weird, right? That we went through this decade of just assassinating everybody who's going to make change. Where would we be today? Where would our lives be today if these people would have been allowed to continue on with their agenda
and it theoretically make the world a better place to live?
Make the changes, yeah, because that was their whole goal, right? That was their goal during that time.
Some of those changes have sort of come up finally.
They kind of stopped all that. Well, the most recent one came true. They defunded Biden's thing on the IRS agents, so that was good. So yeah, he could hire 87,000 IRS agents, but they can't pay them. So I thought that was cool.
Just wait till you find out that they get paid by how much they bring in.
Well, that would be the worst thing for us, right? So, but yeah, so I just thought that was very interesting that, with what has happened and that at that time we solved our world's problem by just killing everybody. Or prevented.
You don't think that's still happening, Steve?
Well, it's just like slavery is still happening. You can go on the dark web and still watch slave auctions in other countries.
That is correct.
That is so scary and weird.
No, not just other countries.
Well, they have sex trafficking here.
Yes, which is a form of slavery.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though.
Yeah,
but, we've gone so far and yet not gone anywhere.
No, it's just astounding.
So I think we just need to leave this planet.
Well, that's what NASA's trying to do.
Yeah, NASA. So all of a sudden NASA's back. How'd that happen? It went away. I mean, it never really went away, but
no, it never went away. But they got defunded so many times that it had nothing to do. But money.
So where are they getting the funding from if there's all these other private companies?
I think that is part of it. The funding hasn't grown, but it was reallocated to people who are good at delegating. In other words, they are looking for subcontractors to do the work that they can no longer do, but they can still control it using the ability of, I want to call it the political system, but it's not. They're kind of like going to be the CEO of a company, of NASA. It's going to be run more like a business. We have ability, you come in, you build this, you get X amount of dollars for doing this. It makes sense.
Okay.
It's like government and people actually working together for a change.
Yeah. Well, we stopped killing them when they didn't like what we said. So,
well, I think what the whole purpose is the right. I'm saying the right. The people with a lot of money are saying, well, if we get the space program to work, we could ship all the undesirable people into different planets and we don't have to have them here, just like they did in Australia. So, those black Irish over there. Yeah.
Is that also, didn't they do that in one of the Star Trek?
Yes. Many of them. It's a
and also,
theme.
Would that, well, no, that wouldn't be. I was going to say Battlestar Galactica was kind of like that, but they had the different tribes on the different planets. But they weren't divided up by or were they? I don't know.
Well, they had the warrior tribes. They had the political tribes. They had the service tribes.
Yep. And then we talked about the movie that I couldn't remember the name of. Remember with the girl last week where they had the different factions?
Steve, that was longer ago than lunch, right?
Yeah, but you remember factions, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the car, the delivery vehicle.
No, not faction. Factions.
Oh. Factions, yes.
Factions, great. Now you're gonna make me look up the movie because I can't remember the name of the movie. Divergence.
The
Divergent trilogy. So yeah. So cool.
Totally radical.
So this subject is yours. So I was hoping you would latch onto it and start talking about it, but apparently you want me to read the article.
Yeah, why not? Part of the thing is I check other things. So one of the things I like the best about, first of all, for those of you who are nerds, Titan is not a hard service planet. So they are looking for a seaplane to do deep space travel to check out Titan.
Where's Titan? Titan's not one of our solar
Titan
system
is
planets.
a moon. I want to say it's the moon of Jupiter, correct? Yeah, the moon of Jupiter. Maybe I should open up the damn thing so I know what I'm talking about.
And this is your article. I'm just,
I realized this, but I found it in the Monday of the week. I was like, I don't.
But you found it, so you must have found something appealing about it.
Well, the first thing I liked was their artistic drawing. I mean, it's just totally cool.
Well, you didn't share it, so how would I know that that's what you liked?
Well, part of the problem is my screen doesn't want it to come up. So let me try sharing and see what happens. Since you're already sharing it, aren't you?
No.
Oh, that was my screen. It did. Aha! See, I'm so not used to this. All right, we're going to share this.
So Titan is.
Did it work? Did it work?
Saturn's largest moon. Yeah, it worked.
Okay.
Saturn's largest moon is Titan.
Saturn. No, it wasn't Jupiter. It was Saturn. Oh, damn it.
But yeah,
hey, they're right next to each other in the grand scheme of things. Yeah.
Like the moon's right next to us.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, you're a little farther than that still.
Yeah.
It's kind of like between us and maybe Venus. There we go.
I saw Neil deGrasse Tyson do an illustration of how far the moon was from the Earth, and they had a moon-sized moon that was about the size of a basketball, and they had the Earth the size of a beach ball, right? And they said, okay, stand about how far away you think the moon is, and the person's on stage, and he goes farther. He set him up to the back in the theater. He goes, okay, that's about right. He goes, because we always draw the Earth and the moon on the same page, people think it's close. It's actually really far away.
It is.
But yeah.
I mean, think about how large it is. What is it? It's the eighth size of the Earth.
I don't know.
I don't remember, but it comes
throwing out don't know show stuff.
As a result, if it's an eighth the size of the Earth, we can pretty much know how big the Earth is, because how long does it take to go around it in an airplane? And yet when you look up it in the sky, it's not really big. Looks like a quarter.
How big is the moon? The moon is about 1/4 or a quarter of the size of the Earth.
So it's bigger than an eighth, much bigger, twice the size of an eighth.
Yeah.
So it's still big
for people who know how to do fractions. Yes, because remember, they had the people who wouldn't buy the quarter, the 2/3 pounder. Oh, 2/3 pounder. That's not bigger than a quarter pounder. I'd rather have a quarter pounder.
I know, it's just stupid. And you're right. People just don't. Drives me crazy. It's the new math. Yes, it's the new math.
Moon is a quarter of the size. To be mostly accurate, It's 27% the size.
Yeah, so it's slightly bigger than a quad.
Yeah.
But if you take a quad out of your pocket and you hold
put it
it
next
up,
to a dollar,
that's how big it looks, right?
Next to a silver dollar. No, that's not right. That's not right size. So
no, still no, you're right. $20 gold piece. It'd be like a quarter next to a $20 gold piece.
Making more obscure references that people have no idea.
All right. Is it my fault that I know what a $20 gold piece looks like? Now he's looking it up to fact check me. Look at that, folks. Steve is fact checking Scott because he likes to say you're wrong.
I don't have pictures of them side by side.
Okay. Does it give you dimensions?
No, not quickly.
Yeah. I know that the $20 and the $50 are similar, but it's kind of like a $50 and $1. That's size difference.
I don't know if that's a quarter or these are all just gold pieces, but yeah, they don't put them next to. So you can't really see.
Right. Those are well. The other thing is, it's like when you buy something on Amazon or eBay or whatever, and they show a picture. When you get it, it's like tiny compared to what the picture shows because.
Or they put a small model next to it, so it's bigger.
Yeah.
That's Liberty coins, but that doesn't help.
No.
So.
Because I actually have some of those Liberty dollars, and they are bigger than that.
Cool. They cover your eyes?
They do.
Nice. Well, when you die, guess what's going on your eyes in your coffin?
Well, I probably won't have them by then. I'll probably have sold them to survive my last remaining years when I'm 148.
Gotcha. 148 living on Mars.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to do Mars, though.
So you stopped sharing a seaplane. You never really told us anything about it, except for I thought the picture was cool. You didn't tell us why you thought the picture was cool. You didn't tell us anything.
Well, the whole concept of going to Titan versus just going to the moon or Mars.
Don't get me wrong. Do that for me. Okay. Take your hand away. There we go. Thank you.
I'm better colored now.
No, your green screen was strobing.
Oh, I hate when that happens. So, anywho's,
above your right shoulder, it was strobing.
I am looking forward to still being alive when we start actually going through our entire solar system. We are so close to having the technology to do that. We've got rockets that are doing it already, but yeah, I want to see stuff because the pictures coming from Jeff are just incredible.
I get it. See stuff, seaplane.
Seaplane.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I know. I love it.
Do you?
So, yeah. There's another conversation we'll have about realizing that I need to retire soon and I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, nobody's retiring.
And I'm like, oh, crap.
You're going to be a greeter at Walmart. Because Walmart's going to be paying $25 an hour more than you make now.
Oh, yeah, it's probably true.
It is true. It's scary true.
Yeah, I'd rather work for Costco, but there's not one around here.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. I asked you about that.
I mean, technically, if I don't mind driving an hour, I can get to one. I can get to 3 in an hour.
Really?
45 minutes. 45 minutes.
Sucks.
So
that sucks because that would be bad in the winter.
Yes.
So you said you want to talk about a lot of stuff today.
Yes. One of the other things I wanted to talk about was what you said you didn't see my post, and today's post was what I wanted to talk about.
All right, let's talk about it. So you only post on Facebook.
Correct.
So let me go to my Facebook app.
Yes, Steve, please go to your Facebook
let me
app.
search. Let me search.
And then you go, oh my God.
One new. There's one new.
If there's only one new, then you should have known about the one I did earlier in the week.
Well, we talked about the possum.
Possum.
We talked about that on the last show.
Okay.
But this one, my absolutely least favorite day, January. Oh, day in January.
Yes.
Taking down the beautiful Christmas decorations and going back to plain. Plain what?
There's no decor. And of course, since it's winter, there's no leaves. The only thing you can get is a couple of the evergreens that are still green. But don't get me wrong. We have a decent house, but once you decorate it, it's special. Once you take the decorations down, it's just a freaking house.
All right. Well, then, so go ahead, go on your soapbox while I look this up.
Well, I wanted to keep them up till at least the end of January.
Do you have an HOA?
No, I have a wife.
And she does not like decorations up?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you remember the pictures that I took and I put up. We put 125 feet of garland across the front of our house with lights. The problem is because of the heat that escapes through the top of all houses, even unless they're really, really good, it dries out the garland, especially since we have not had a very cold winter. Since it's been warm.
Because you put real garland up there.
It's real. And it turns brown, and then she thinks it's a fire hazard.
It is a fire hazard.
And, well, technically, if we got hit by a bolt of lightning, that stuff would burn. There's no doubt about it. Or if one of the light bulbs were to accidentally blow up. But since they're all LEDs, I don't know if LEDs have a spark when they blow up.
If the wires go shorted out or something, they get hot and cracked or something. Still electrical current that could go. The LEDs won't.
Right. But, 2 more weeks, I don't think it would have been a problem. But again, it was sunny and 40 degrees today, so we took them down.
Okay. Well, then I have this for you. You could buy this for me next year, and I'll buy you a set. I love this company. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Govee.
Because you don't know how to pronounce it.
But I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. Right? And they have all these design stuff. They've got this new one that I like. These are cool, like the lights that go around, but they've got these things. And they're like little tiles you put on the wall. What is taking so long for all of my stuff to load up here?
Oh, look, on sale for $190.
Where's the video? They're like cool. This is kind of like I want a video. Where's the video? Is there a video here? There's no video? What? No video?
As usual, you've been gypped.
Well, I can fix that. I can go like this. I can go like this. I can go like this. And I can go like this.
Exactamundo.
So check these out. This music.
By the way, do I sound any better?
I don't know. But check this out. Look at all the different patterns you can do with this stuff. Now you guys gonna do unboxing. I don't want to see unboxing. I want to see them. But look, they work individually, and but the problem is they got links. Like there's another company who has them out there. You don't need the link wires. You just connect them together, and they're actually part of
Bluetooth.
No, they're actually part of the plastic. You put them together. So you like these little spaces with the wires, and then you stick them to the wall. But look at all the different patterns. Check these patterns out. Turn them all blue. They're kind of cool looking. Like this whole Govee LED light stuff is cool. Look at that.
Yep.
So you can put that on your house, and you can put these underneath your awnings. I want the videos. Where are the videos? Stop going. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm clicking videos. All right, go ahead. Just get
to review.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool?
Sure.
Well, I want to see them working. Here. We can put those underneath your house. You can keep those up.
Maybe on the new house we'll do that.
What new house?
Well, when Susie retires, we have this big 3,000 square foot facility here for 2 people is too much.
Are you guys going to go in the van like I'm going to do?
She's actually considering doing the RV and traveling around the country.
But yeah, isn't that cool looking? You change the patterns.
It is.
Like that.
It would be even cooler if it was motion sensitive.
They have them. You can put it to sound. They got these wall lights too.
It would be video or audio sensitive. I said motion.
Well, how would motion sensitive be cool?
Because you can make things dance by doing things like this.
Yeah, this is cooler. Having it go to sound is cooler. They got it for behind the TV and all that stuff. But yeah,
one of the things I am really looking forward to is for over a decade, they have been using push screen TVs off of, where they use their hand and fling things around.
Push
screen technology is real.
It's called push screen.
I call it that. I don't know what it's called. The technology does exist for real. It's not just Hollywood, not touch screen.
Yeah, touch screen.
If you take your cell phone now and you've got your phone hooked up to a TV, you can take the picture on your phone, flick your fingers up, and it goes up on the TV, right?
Yeah, called air casting.
What is air casting? Okay, now that's the proper word.
Microsoft.
But like you watch Iron Man, he does it with 3D effects in his room. Again, it's all green screen technology for the movie, but they're working on it. It's going to be real. That's what I'm looking forward to.
It is real.
Well, okay, if you're a multi-millionaire.
No.
I remember the original hologram.
You put your phone down on the table and all your pictures dump out onto the table, and then you sort through them on the table. It's real. It's been around for a long time. It was also in Minority Report.
Yes.
That what you're talking about. But where is...
Nobody knows where this is.
Microsoft?
Because you're making shit up.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You always say I make stuff up. We know you're making it up. It's not really real.
It's so old technology. It's not even fine. Built.
Yeah, next thing you're going to tell me that there's people with actual automobiles on the planet. Did you ever see the Airplane movie, like Cars?
No.
Okay, apparently there's two of them. We just saw the other one today, and I got a big kick out of some of the teasers that they throw in there that blend in with what's going on in real world. I had so much fun with that.
You know what? I can't even find the video. I don't know how to search it here.
I don't either. Wait, you should, because you've got all those websites that we talked about that find things for you.
This is so weird. It's a Microsoft, and you put it on the table, and they had it a decade ago.
Oops.
They've got something cool right now that we just got for my mother-in-law.
Okay.
It is called Skylight picture frame. So you know how they have like the things where you can send messages. You get a little box and then you can send a message.
Yeah, they're called cell phones.
Okay.
Or computers. Text.
No, they're special things that they just send. Whatever. Okay, do you know how
goodness, they got strong. I got tall.
You know how improv works?
Yes, but I'm not good at it.
Yeah, you keep killing everything.
I mean, my brain sort of works, but it doesn't. Skylight is a photo that you can email photos to.
Yeah. So if I give you the frame, then you set it up, and then I get your email. I can send you photos, and then you have to accept them and put them on there.
Yes.
So I can't send you a bunch of dick pics.
Well, you could, but I would just forward them to somebody who would want them.
You would reject them. So those wouldn't just start showing up on your, but delightfully effortless. Hey, kind of cool, right? But I'm telling you, they had this, Microsoft invented this table that they had where you put your cell phone on the table and it would take your pictures out of it. It was very cool. And it's very old technology.
Yeah.
So they have that. So I can't get my camera to be right anymore.
Yeah, I know. You were sinking and sinking. Now I'm taller than you. Oh, look at that. Steve's in a hurricane, now on a boat. Ah! Oh, well, you just screwed up your microphone.
microphone away so I can reach the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved the microphone away so I can reach the camera.
I can't wait to hear this because I think I might have fixed my problem on my microphone. So anyway,
what'd you do?
I found what you were talking about before. I was in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
I switched it so now that both Zoom and the computer are on the same page.
Oh boy.
That's my theory anyway. I will find out while I'm editing the show.
I can't get in this chair comfortable anymore. Here we go. That's better. I need to move my green screen forward so I can zoom out.
Zoom. That's what we're doing. We're zooming. All right. So
halfway point.
We're way past it already, as usual.
Not really. And we've done one subject.
Well, more or less.
For a subject board.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to become positive. That's right. Don't be negative. Be positive. B14.
What the heck?
What? Your genuine positive message? You can't find it?
No, something happened to it.
Oh, no. I didn't touch it. It'd be too hard to go back to it. Can you fix it?
I'm fixing it right now.
Can he fix it?
Got it. Now
Bob
it's correct.
Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, instead of Funguy the Entertainer, today we have Funguy the Builder.
Yep.
Doesn't sound the same, does it?
So talk to me, Funguy the Builder.
Taking down the holiday decorations might be a sad thing, but just like every New Year's Day, it is a clean slate from which to begin your next beautiful project.
So, 2 projects. I'm going to skip around on subjects a little bit. We'll do this one, and I'm going to skip the next project. So, thank you for that positive message, Scott. However, I want to know why people are trying to ruin everything. They're trying to. You ever hear of revisionist history?
Yes.
Okay. He who wins the war gets to rewrite history.
That is correct.
So now they're trying to rewrite things that are not part of history, that are not part of a war. Like we talked about, why did chicken cross the road?
Well, we know why the chicken crossed the road.
Because it's irony to get to the other side. My camera crooked now?
It wouldn't matter if the camera's crooked or not.
You know, it would, because then my eyes
it honestly doesn't change the picture. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. My camera's crooked.
No, you need to put a bubble level on here, see?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So anywho, continue where we are going with this, because I'm curious.
All right. So you know why chicken cross the road, right? The original joke was written for irony. It's well documented. It's well history. It's obvious to get to the other side.
Yes.
They're trying to rewrite the joke.
Okay.
Now the joke is the chicken is committing suicide and he wanted to get to the other side.
Okay.
That's not what the joke is about.
No, it's not.
All right. So then, you know who Bob Ross is?
Betsy Ross's husband?
No.
I have no idea who Bob Ross is.
You have no idea who Bob Ross is.
No. Well, excuse me. That may be an incorrect statement. Once you start talking about it, it might go ding, 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 ding.
Does this guy look familiar?
Not really.
How can you not know this guy? This guy used to paint these pictures and teach you how to paint.
Okay.
You take the knife and you make a tree and all that shit out of it.
All right. I sort of remember that vaguely.
So people are now claiming that Bob Ross was actually painting a journey through pictures for all the years. Okay, they're lying. That's not what they did, but they even put together this video. Check this video out to make it look like it. See, these are all the different pictures put up like you're going on this journey, going down the river.
Yes.
And you get into the mountains, all his different pictures and the trees during the different fall and everything. And up the waterfalls.
Up yours.
Excuse me.
Okay, your excuse.
But look at the time that they spent.
Yeah.
Put that together of Bob Ross doing
sure.
that. Isn't that funny? You don't know.
I remember seeing one or two, not the whole thing because it didn't interest me.
I don't really want a commercial.
I have obviously skill in certain categories of art, but not that kind of art.
I hate
So
when
it didn't interest me.
So this is him. The joy of painting.
Yes.
And he would paint these.
Sure.
Oh, this is terrible. But look, he paints. Look at the size brush he uses. And the guy's amazing. I mean, I want to see where he puts the trees in with the knife. Oh, here, nice. Look, he's putting the snow on with a palette knife.
Sure.
I've tried that. Mine does not look anything like that.
Isn't that true? Right?
Like I went to those drinking paint things.
Yep.
Yeah. No. This is not a skill.
See, the thing is, if you don't think your picture came out very good, you didn't drink enough.
Look at this. Look at the size brush he's painting with.
Yeah.
And it looks like a freaking tree.
It really does.
I mean, the guy is truly, truly amazing. Here, let's get towards the end here. Look at that.
All done with that monster brush.
Well, that's one of the monster brushes. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
See, now here's the part that's truly amazing is in his head, he's seen this before he's making it.
All these artists, I can't do that. This is a skill that Steve just look at that.
All right. Now I'm going to have to bring something up that happens to me when I was in grade school.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
All right. So what happened to you while you were in grade school?
Okay. Remember I mentioned that I have artistic ability because that's how I could do the hall decorating and all that sort of stuff. I can see things, right?
Okay.
But I can't seem to draw very well and I can't paint very well. I can draw Snoopy's head. I have no idea why I can draw Snoopy's head as well as I can, but I draw it and everybody knows it's Snoopy, right?
Really?
Yes. And I can draw a tank. You know, like a tank. Yeah, I can draw a tank. Those are the only
tank.
Yeah, it's the only two things I can
couldn't
draw.
even draw a bottle opener. I tried drawing a bottle opener.
Right. Now, here's the thing. In grade school, probably first grade, second grade, the art teacher said, you can't make lollipop trees in my class. You have to make trees with branches. Okay. So I spent 2 hours making a tree with branches. It looked like a real tree with branches, but it pissed me off that it took me 2 hours to draw it. So I never drew anything except Snoopy in a tank ever again.
So you're going to have to draw a picture of Snoopy. You're going to bring paper and pen next time and draw a picture of Snoopy and show us on the screen.
I was going to say that. I could draw that right now.
You have paper and pen?
I do.
Okay,
Literally, it takes me less than 2 minutes to draw Snoopy.
All right, so you're going to draw that. In the meantime,
okay, I should have.
Speaking of art and stuff like that, here's something I want to build. Now, I didn't know everybody can't see this illusion, but it's called the Ames Window. You ever hear of this? The Ames Window?
No.
And it's very cool. So this is the Ames Window. The Ames Window, one side is bigger than the other side, and your brain thinks, hold it flat so I can see, dude. Stop doing the ads. I want him to hold it so see he's holding it. Now here he is making it. But you see how one side is bigger than the other side?
Yes.
So now he hangs it, right?
Okay.
With strings on each side. So you can see how it's definitely trapezoidal.
Correct.
Right? So watch what happens when he spins it. This is cool. Now he's spinning it in a 360 circle.
Correct.
So let's.
I already know what happens.
Get to the effect. Spin it, dude. Stop talking and spin it. Dude. Spin the damn thing.
Here he goes.
Killing me. No, he isn't. Let go. Let go. Okay. So now it's going to start spinning. Now it's spinning in a 360, which you can see there. So it's going 360. But your eyes, when you see it, looks like it's just going back and forth. It doesn't look like spinning.
Yep, right? I have seen this before. It's been a long time though.
So that's not the cool part. Here comes the cool part. He's going to put a pen. He's going to tape a pen through one of the openings in the windows. All right. Now, watch what happens when he spins this.
Pretty cool, huh?
The pen is spinning, but the window is going back and forth. So it looks like the pen is actually going through.
Yep.
Isn't that cool?
Transmuting.
That is cool, but that's an Ames window. But not everybody can see this, which is weird. I guess it's like that video where you can see the person spinning one way, but if you focus, you can see the person spinning the other way. Well,
watch a tractor or a car or a wagon from the old Western movies as they're going. It looks like the wheels are going backwards. Always, it looks like they're going backwards.
So, you had to draw your Snoopy?
Well, yeah, but I'm going to preclude this. I should have used a better piece of paper because the paper moved on me while I was drawing it. Plus, I did it very quickly, but still.
That's a good Snoopy.
You can tell it's Snoopy. But you can see where the paper moved when I was drawing his nose.
Yeah, but still. But again, that's why I said. But yeah, I can tell that that's Snoopy.
Sure. I could do better. I can't do the body. I can only do the head.
That's what she said.
It fascinated me when I was taught how to do it. I said, "Oh, this is really cool."
Well, yeah, there are no secrets to doing it.
Oh God, yes.
Like they draw like a bunch of circles, and all of a sudden you got this character, and I'm like, I never learned any of that. I'm fascinated by people who do that. So we have a guy here in town that does that with markers and stuff like that, and he's an amazing artist. But I'm amazed by them. But whatever.
Have you ever seen one of these?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. It's one of these trick things. You have to draw this without going over the same line twice and without taking your
pen. Without lifting the pen.
Yeah. Right. I figured out how to do this on the first try. Okay. I have no idea why. And I can do a whole bunch of other ones like that, but some of them stumped the shit out of me.
Yeah. They've got those where you got to draw lines between dots, but you can't cross them. Yeah. I've seen those.
My brain can see things. But certain things, it's like, what? How the hell do you do that?
So I have no idea where to go from here on subjects.
Well,
I don't really have anything
left. So
I don't really have anything that I love. Do you want to do the potatoes from McDonald's?
Oh yeah, because I like that.
From Australia?
Yeah. Susie wants to go there because of that.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh. Boo.
Oh, check this out. Since I did what I do. Optical illusion stuff, right?
Okay.
Look at the advertising I'm getting now.
Oh yeah.
Look at the shirts. That's funny. So McDonald's released potato scallops.
Yes.
Like what?
Susie wants to try them.
Okay, they're potato cakes, but they look weird.
They're not scallops made in potato mixed?
No, they're okay. So, in true Aussie fashion, the perfect combination of crunchy tempura coating and fluffy potatoes. It's a potato cake. There's no scallop in here at all.
Okay. Well, she's gonna be so disappointed.
It's a potato
going with me to Australia.
Yeah, it's Bud lovers in New South Wales and Queensland call the potato scallop.
Yeah,
they call it potato
scallop. I get it.
You know, like scallop potatoes.
Exactly.
Right? Australians refer to potato cake or even potato fritter. So there's a big argument in Australia. Oh, wait, there's a picture. I gotta go back here. Look, this is what McDonald's has done to the country of Australia. Here's what they call it: a potato cake.
It's put a bunch of dots on it.
A scallop. Here's what they just call it: a scallop. Here's what they call it: a potato fritter. Here's what they just call it: a fritter. Here's what they call it: a hash brown. And then there's other.
I don't. Hash browns are completely different than potato cakes.
Yes and no. It depends on what part of. Just like, you know, in the United States, they're different.
Yeah.
But yeah, potato scallops. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, ooh, potato scallops. And I went, oh, wait, scallop potatoes. So I'm like, oh, no. But yeah, so they're going to make these in Australia. And nobody really cares if they're good or not. They just care what they're called.
Yeah, I know. We're so drunk all the time. I shouldn't say that because they're not all drunk all the time.
Call them this, call them that. You're drunk all the time.
Yeah. You know what I'm drunk off of? Power, baby.
Power.
I'm drunk off of power.
Yeah, but I can't believe that, that's how they're trying to market it to get people to think there's a debate over what we should call it. How about make it edible and we'll be all happy?
Ooh, what a concept. I don't think you'd fall for that.
That would be better, right?
Although Susie was watching a show today about this guy that went to Italy to see
Italians.
Well, yeah, but food. He was there for food. And some of the stuff that they came up with that I never even knew. There's an entire coastal region in Italy where they grow their own hybrid lemons, and they have become so popular.
Their
they make
own hybrid what?
Lemons. Lemon.
Italian lemons?
Yes. And they make alcohol out of it. They make desserts out of it. It's in almost all their food. And people come from all around the world to have this stuff. It's supposed to be really, really awesome. So I'm kind of curious about it. I've always heard that food in Italy. I'm not a pasta guy. Okay. So I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not a pasta at all.
And, of course I eat some pasta. I eat spaghetti once in a while. I like,
but I mean, like, you're not like a pasta guy.
No, it's not my thing. I prefer
not my bag, baby.
Pasta most of the time. Although I do love macaroni and cheese.
Not my bag, baby.
So
what did I just do? I don't know what I just did.
But yeah, I'm potatoes and rice is more my thing. Although I do eat some pasta. So I found out that they do have other things besides pasta in Italy.
They have all kinds of good stuff in Italy.
Yeah. So
like what?
Well, like these lemon desserts and what?
Fromage.
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 I thought it was French.
It is, but they have it in Italy too.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's one of the other things that they mentioned, that most of the stuff in northern Italy is blended with a lot of French recipes, whereas this is in southern Italy, so it's 100% Italian.
I'm trying to get the subjects out of here to get us organized, but I don't think I did a good job.
Well, yeah. We won't go there. You do a better job than I do at that.
So I'm going to end the show getting myself in trouble.
Ooh. What do you got next?
The subject I left here. Not this one. Where is it? Oh no, what'd I do with it?
I don't know, Steve. You confuse me.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Wait, where'd it go?
Goober's just like driving me crazy. He will not stop pawing.
All right. I left the NASA. I left the things that the chicken crossing the road. I left the genuine positivity. I left McDonald's. I left that. But where? Okay, no. 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 No.
No, 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 no. See, since you started doing all those no's, we lost 2 people.
Here it is. All right, I found it. This is going to get me in trouble. Okay. Yeah, I know you like Guinness World Book of Records.
I do.
Okay. I believe that I could break this record.
Okay. I believe I can fly.
Okay.
I got an airplane.
I 2 things, right? First thing is I believe I can break this record.
Okay.
The second thing is I'm sure that I am now in so much trouble for bringing this record up that I will never get the chance to break this record.
Oh, it's one of those.
If I could get rid of the ad off of this page, here we go. I will share it. And I'll let you read it because I've already gotten myself in trouble just by saying.
We save $6 every time we have sex. Our bank balance is exploding.
So a Mexican couple is coming to a wad of money. Get it? Wad. Saving over $1,300 simply by placing $6 into a piggy bank every time they have sex. they put this on TikTok and they got up 25 million views. If they're actually having sex while doing it, I can see why.
Yeah, exactly.
But within 1 year, they saved $1,320, meaning they got hot and heavy 220 times in 12 months. 365 days.
At that age, that's low.
That's what I said. I'm like,
Yep.
I could break that record at my age.
Well, back then, I couldn't do it anymore.
At my age, again, like I said, I am sure that once Peggy finds out about this, that I will never get a chance to attempt this record.
Well, you never know if she could, you promised to give her the money.
Wait, yeah,
no, that would be illegal.
$6 a shot, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Have you met Peggy?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You want to explain?
Her, yeah.
You want to explain to everybody why I'm in trouble now?
Well, first of all, you're not supposed to talk about Peggy and sex in the same concept or on their show.
I just wanted to break a world's record.
I
want to get a Guinness World Record book. You like records?
I do.
Well, how about you and Susie trying for it then?
I would be willing to try.
Okay. Let's see who gets in more trouble.
Well, if Showtime comes next week and it doesn't get invited, you know what happened.
Yeah, exactly. She pulled all the cords off here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just thought that was funny. So we'll end the show there, going to the word of the week. Hopefully, the word of the week didn't have something to do with any of the subjects that we didn't cover.
I realized with the last subject we just talked about, this word might get thought about differently.
Really?
The word is gobsmacked.
You know that it's British, right?
British. Yeah, it's popular here too, though. But
it's British, right?
Originally.
Yeah.
It means overwhelmed with wonder, surprise, or shock, as in astounded.
But in Britain, it means shut your gob.
Yeah, shut it, man.
It means you were surprised or astonished as though someone had smacked you in the mouth. So yes, a little interpretation. We use the word a little differently.
We do.
We don't take it into your gob.
No.
Smack you in your gob.
That would be bad.
But yeah, gobsmacked. I thought we used this word before.
Once I did about it too.
I'm going to have to put all the words up for you because you can't remember what you had for lunch.
Dude, we're at 471 shows. I can't remember them all anymore. That's a lot of words.
But you can remember something we've already done.
Sometimes I do. I must admit, though, I watch our show at least 3 times.
That's good. Because you're trying to figure out how to figure out your microphone.
Well, no, because again, one of the things I told you before, I try to play off of 2 things. I try to play off of what we got on the board and things that you say, which means that once that moment is gone, I have trouble going back because I'm already thinking ahead. And that drives you crazy. So by listening to the show, I can hear what you actually say.
Oh, wow.
Like,
and you go, yeah.
What do you meant when I just go along with it?
I missed that opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't want you to miss opportunities.
Well, that's why I wanted to win that $1 billion.
Oh, did you play? Did you play the?
Yeah, of course I play.
Good. Well, you
I don't normally play that game,
tax.
but I spent $6.
Well, when it's a poor man's tax, you got to throw $2 in there.
That's right. So,
but I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't. But thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Whoop, burp, 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 burp. Go down to whathappened.world. Ooh, there goes the world. That was actually the moon. Subscribe to our social media, subscribe to other channels. Hey, has Funguy The Entertainer cooked for us lately?
No, I came really close, but we'll talk about that after the show.
Bummers. All right. Well, with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Goodbye.